everybody, DUC'ATTITUDE here. Welcome back to the channel. Guess where I'm going back today? Yes, you know, going back to my base place, Ducati Sanford, and this time we're going to be test riding the Ducati Multistrada V4. The guys at Ducati are kind enough to let me go out and review that one. So I'm going to take you with me. Let's go and see what that bike is about. See you in a few. Alright guys, here we have it, the Multistrada V4S. Next to another beauty, little Lambo, black Lambo, white Multistrada. I love that white, it really pops, especially out in the sun. It's very bright color, very classy. I love how they have the baggage or pannier already mounted. So Dave explained to me that there's tons of electronic included in that machine, but we'll go over that when we talk to him about that beautiful bike. So let's get on it and give you my feedback. Let's go for a ride. I feel like I'm on a throne, a very comfortable throne. I like how the handlebar is coming back to you, so you don't have to extend your arm too far. Let's play with that quick shifter right away. And let's lock that. And let's use the screen. That's what it's for. Yeah, really cut the wind right above my helmet visor. Feels nice. You're not disturbed by any wind at all. Oh man, it doesn't need me to turn. It just does it on its own. So I'm in touring mode right now. I'll put in sport mode a little bit later, so let's start easy. The mirrors are very good. They're not shaking at all. I had a good view of what's going on behind me, not just my elbow. Got the protruding enough on the side to have a nice curve to it. And as you can notice, there's a little light here that comes on. This is your blind spot, guys. This thing is packed with electronics. Let's stand on that one too. Oh yeah, super smooth. So last bike I tested was the Desert X. I was mentioning how the position was very comfortable, very straight and relaxed. This is even better. I don't know how they managed to do that, but like I said, I'm sitting on a sofa right now. The handlebar, just by the shape of it, just come back naturally to you, so your arms have a nice bend to it. I don't have to reach for the bars. Let's go roundabout. Oh, this is so playful. This is so playful. And this is just touring, so you can only imagine in sports mode what that bike boy can do. The seat is, I feel like it's kind of firm, but not in a bad way. It really, you know, keep you in place, but you could actually really move on it. It's wide, it's deep, it's wider when you back up on it, so you can really find the sweet spot for you to be comfortable and ride for hours. The tank is very, very narrow in between your legs, and then it goes super wide on the side. Very, very wide. I love the shape of that tank. It's beautiful design here. Oh man, it feels like there's a auto cruiser on it. I'm barely doing anything to this bike to make it going. Just like it's got a wheel on its own. Beautiful temperature today. Finally we got fall temperature. It was in the mid 60s, I think 64. A little bit of wind, but it's glorious. Get up there, go for a ride. Makes yourself happy. It's good for your soul. Let's talk about that elephant in the room right there, which is that dashboard. It is huge. It's the biggest dashboard I ever seen so far, and I can't tell you guys, it feels like I'm looking at a TV screen. As usual, all the information is right there. Whatever you look for, you will find it. But it's a beautiful TFT display, and the quality of the display, white number on a black background, it just pops. It's super comfortable for your eyes, super easy to read. I'm loving it. Yeah, it is a little bit windy today. You see it kind of choppy on the lake. Yes, this is a lake. Looks like the ocean, but it's a lake. And just by the twist of the throttle, you can propel yourself forward. I know a lot of people describe it as the king or the queen of all-road. I mean, by definition, Multistrada means multiple road, multiple path, because you can really conquer any type of terrain. Could be as agile and nimble and comfortable on a highway, or just on the little back roads in the countryside, or even, you know, off-road. You can really take that thing wherever you want. Talking about multitasking, Multistrada is your man. There's a nice rumble to the engine when you shift gears, and again the quick shifter, super precise. So it's packed with safety feature, comfort feature, a lot of electronics to really adjust to different riders. The suspensions are amazing. Feel like I'm on a cloud. It just absorbs any bump in the road like it's nothing. Hey friend. Ooh, you hear that noise? Ooh. Alright, America, the flag is up. Have a great day, everybody. I can easily toss that bike with no problem. Left, right. It barely feels like it's heavier than the Monster or the Desert X. I'm sure it is. It is a way bigger bike, but the weight is just gone. You do not feel it. It's so well balanced. Dave was telling me there's a self-level option on it. I mean, feature on it. So that bike can do everything and anything, and it turns on a rail, like it's not going anywhere. Again, the large handlebar give you that perfect control. Alright. Yep, you gotta be careful when you get off. There's pannier right there, baggage, so you have to swing your leg pretty wide. So Ducati Multistrada V4S, like I say guys, feels like you are sitting on the most comfortable sofa ever, ready to watch a movie or flicks on your big flat TV screen. Yeah, that's what it is, with all the comfort that you want, all the storage that you want. Passenger, I think they're treating them well as well. They have their own control. Again, they will touch base on that. Nice wide peg to put the legs on. There's a little bar on each side to hang on. I think you can probably add another top case over here. We got a little storage with a USB port if your phone fits in it. Alright, like I said, the technology built in those mirror with the blind spot. This is thanks to the back radar that you have here, and you have the same one on the front. So this will give you the adaptive cruise control as well. When you have your speed set up, he will measure and respect the distance that you have with the vehicle in front of you. It's very windy guys, so hopefully the sound is not too crappy. What do you say? I mean, it's one of the newest engine. Plenty of torque, plenty of power, very docile, even at low speed, low RPM. So it's not shaking, it's not rumbling. You get the power as soon as you open the throttle on any gear. Like I said, we got that screen right there. Just, you know, one finger up, one finger down. Cannot be easier than that. So Ducati, you crush it with that, and it's very effective, actually, very effective. I'm not sure we have heated grip on this one, probably not, but probably come as an option. They did a great job managing the heat coming off from the engine with those huge cutout right here, those huge wings that's going to bring a ton of airflow to cool down the engine and just, you know, push it out. We got a fan on the side over there. Here looks like, you know, gills that you have on fish or on shark. So a lot of opening, a lot of way for the hot air or the cool air to push the hot air out. So very well designed, very well engineered, and again, super effective. So alright guys, let's get back on it. We're gonna try to get more on the road. While I'm at it, let's go to change. Let's go with sports mode. If I hold it, so again, different ABS, different, you know, traction control. I'm in sports mode right now. So by the way, I can be flat on each side, so 32 inseam, that's what you get to touch the ground. But like I said, Dave was mentioning me, it's self-leveling, so for shorter rider it will lower itself every time you stop, so you won't be in a critical position where you're tiptoeing and you're in fear to drop the bike. It handles like surprisingly well. I can't believe that this is so agile, so nimble for a bike this size. It is big, it's humongous, it's wide, it's long, not too high, but it's a lot of bike. But with one hand, it does everything for you. You don't really have to put a lot of effort to ride this bike. Self-canceling turn signal, very neat. This is just adding to the pleasure of riding and comfort, so you don't have to worry about canceling your turn signal. She will do it for you. Like I said, she does it all on her own, which make it easy for you. You can really focus on riding, paying attention, and just enjoy your ride. Whoa, you hear that, guys? There's a little roar when just before coming to a stop, when the engine is lowering in the RPM. There's that little roar going on. Man, it turns on its own, so easy. This is so playful, and it will go as well. You just need to grant her the wish and just twist that throttle, and it will take you to amazing places. I think they really nailed it between the seat, the position, that TFT display, the handlebar. Like, it could not be a more natural position right there. Probably just need a cup holder here for your drink. No, I'm just kidding. Don't drink and ride. But that's pretty much the only thing missing in here. So the S, compared to the base model, have all the top-notch equipment for the suspensions, brakes, and you know, all the bells and whistles. So temperature, assuming the temperature of the engine 214 degrees Fahrenheit, I cannot feel a thing. I cannot feel any heat coming out of the engine or coming up. So that says a lot about, you know, the engineering that they put behind it, and the design of those winglet back there and those gills just completely pushing the hot air out. So that will make your ride very, very comfortable. We're sports mode right now. Oh yeah. You see what I mean? I don't have to explain very long what this thing is capable of. It's sporty. It could be aggressive if you want to, but at the same time it's soft, it's comfortable, it's nimble. I understand why it qualifies as the king or queen of all road, because wherever you're gonna take it, it's gonna give you the best experience of your life. Power is here. It's full everywhere. That wind protector is doing a fantastic job. And you have those small deflector on the side, so it really push all the air around you. So you're not gonna fatigue. You're not gonna be fighting against the wind. You can go for hours. You can go for days on this machine. And the brakes top notch. Super precise. I mean, you barely need to use an inch on the lever for that bike to come to a stop. I feel like I'm on a very exquisite piece of jewelry, because everything is pristine, everything is top-notch, everything is precise, everything is high quality, but at the same time it's so easy to handle. It's a very fun bike. I think it will appeal to a lot of people. It's not intimidating at all. When you see it like that in front of you, in person, you think this is a big bag, it's not for me. But hey friend, as soon as you get on it, it becomes your best friend. The Multistrada V4S is literally your best friend. It got your back. It will do everything for you. It's here if you need it. It will take care of you. as long as you take good care of it. It's a relationship, people, with motorcycle. It's like a member of your family, except they don't talk, they don't eat, they don't sleep, and they're always happy when you get on them. Well, at least they make you happy every time you jump on it. So see the blind spot coming up, because we do have a car coming in behind us. So I love that safety feature, I love it. So let's try to put on that cruise control. If I set it up, let's go 50, right? And let me get behind that truck right here, see what the motorcycle does. See, it just regulates itself. 48, 47. As the car in front of me is slowing down, the motorcycle is slowing down on its own. So it's gonna adjust automatically to the distance that you want to put between you and the vehicle. And it's, see, I was not even pushing the brakes, it did it for me. So it's a best friend, and it's a personal chauffeur, personal driver. This is probably one of the best motorcycles I've ever been on. As far as how it handles, how it feels, the tons of electronics and assistance and safety feature. I mean, it's packed with everything you can imagine. Like I say, I can't think about one thing that is missing on this bike. I mean, maybe a passenger, and that's pretty much it. After that, everything is served on a silver platter. Just enjoy the meal. Oh man, it's so effortless to go through the gearbox. And in sports mode, I would recommend just be careful, pay attention, keep an eye on your speed, because you can easily go over the speed limit. But hey guys, again, I'm trying to describe what I'm experiencing right now, and it's that feeling of ease and facility, and it's so intuitive. Everything is, you know, where you need to be. Everything is at the right position. Everything is set up properly, and you just need to play with the front throttle. That's all you have to do. Everything else is taken care of for you. And if you really go at it, it will take you to the moon. But again, this is not the place and time to be crazy here. The feedback you get from the road, through the wheel, through the suspensions, through the handlebar, through the chassis, it feels so intuitive, so natural. It's such a pleasure. I'm loving that TFT display. It just, I'm mesmerized by it. Very easy to turn. You're not being surprised by the weight of the machine. Again, I'm just astonished. I wonder where did it go? It feels like this thing has no weight. It is so well balanced, so well leveled. Is this kind of alien spaceship with new technology? Because this is how it feels. It feels more instinctive riding than, you know, a physical riding. It just go where you want to go, where you're looking. It's not demanding at all on giving a clear order. All right guys, I think that will do it for the first ride on this machine, but like I said, I could go for hours, I can go for days. This is the ultimate machine to go on weekends, to go on vacation, to go on trip. Load your luggages, you have plenty of storage. Take your wife, take your girlfriend, take your kids, they will have a blast as well. That sound, that when you're going through the gear, the engine is making that very unique sound, like a whistle, but a very sporty whistle. It's hard, guys. It's hard to be a law-abiding rider on this one, because the more you twist this throttle, the more fun you're getting. It's addictive. It's really addictive. And again, this will appeal to a wide range of people, like a big range as far as age go. Even female rider will enjoy this motorcycle very much, because it's just so easy. All you have to do is taking it somewhere and it will handle the rest. Don't you worry, the Multistrada V4S got you covered. It goes above and beyond to make sure, to guarantee you're gonna have an awesome riding experience. I don't want to bring it back. I don't want to get off this bike. I want to go on a trip right now. Where can we go? I would love to go back to the mountains. Perfect example. That would be a nice trip to go, probably, you know, up to Georgia, North Carolina. You could go take that bike on a Tail of the Dragon. And I'm sure if you're a good rider, after that it's the skill of the driver, but the skills of the rider. But this can handle like a sports bike. You can put a bunch of people to shame. You love the twisties, you love getting on the angle, and it's effortless. And then if you go on a highway, you got your windscreen for your protection. You have all the comfort that you want. You have cruise control, you have adaptive cruise control. Like I say, it will drive you around. It will take you from point A to point B in the most pleasant, enjoyable and comfortable way. So I give 2 thumbs up. If I had 4, I would put 4 thumbs up, because this is the dream machine. You ask and she will deliver. There's everything you can wish for. It's built in that bike. Suspension is just a cloud. Alright, boys and girls, against my own will, I'm gonna give it back. But this is incredible machine. Thank you Ducati Sanford, for allowing me to experience this. Now it's your time to experience it. It's your time to take it for a spin, and you will see everything that I'm talking about will make way more sense. It's beautiful, it's comfortable, it's sporty, a ton of storage, a ton of electronics. What else do you want? What else do you want? Probably the hardest decision to make is going to be, what color theme do I want? I love that. I don't know if it's ivory or iceberg white. Very classy, very modern, simple but beautiful. Alright guys, as usual, do yourself a favor, go see your dealership or come here at Ducati Sanford, Central Florida. As Dave, Cody or Zion say, hey, I saw that video of DUC'ATTITUDE reviewing that Multistrada V4S, and I'm curious about it. Tell me more. Let me go on a ride, and they will, because they're amazing. All right, guys, you're gonna take care. Hope you enjoyed the video. I had a blast. I wish it could last for days, but every good thing has to come to an end. So I will see you next one, and please like and subscribe. See you next time. All right, guys, here we are on this beautiful day at my favorite place. Hopefully it's yours too. Absolutely. Ducati Sanford, and I'm here with Zion. Hi, man. How you doing today?
What's happening, man? How are you?
Thanks for be with me and give me some of your time. And most of all, thank you for letting me go on that ride on the beautiful machine. I just come back from the test ride. I did a little bit different today, so I just want to go back over a few specs. So if you don't mind, give us some basics, and then we'll probably talk about what it feels to ride that bike.
Absolutely. So like I said, we got obviously the awesome V4 motor here. It's at 1158 cc, right around 170 horsepower. You got 92 foot-pounds of torque, which is incredible on a bike
monster,
like this.
Right? Yes.
It's insane, and you have so many awesome features in there as far as safety features and everything like that. You get things like your adaptive cruise control. You get blind spot detection on this one. Like
incredible.
I said, with the suspension, you get your auto leveling. You can completely customize, say, the front if you want it stiffer, the rear if you want it stiffer or softer. You could just go so in depth with it. Such a fun bike, man.
It's full all around. Like I said, it's packed with electronics assistance and safety feature. Like I said, I was telling you earlier, I can't think about one thing that is missing on that bike. Everything is there, everything is available, and it's just so easy to ride. So let's talk about that. The feeling. I know you test rode it, on small back road, also
Absolutely.
on the highway. So
Yep.
what is your main feedback about it?
And like we talked about a little bit earlier, just how you can get a bike so comfortable and then have that same sporty feel there to it is incredible. They just really nailed it there.
100%. That's exactly what I felt as well on that bike. Like I told you, I didn't want to bring it back. I don't want to come back. I was ready to go on a trip and just put some serious miles on it, because it is so comfortable. You feel like you're on a cloud. I say in a video, like the most comfortable sofa that you could be on it. You got the big the TFT display right there. I don't know if it's 10-inch or something like this.
I think it's right around 6.5.
6.5, but it's huge. It's humongous. It's the biggest screen I ever seen. So you got all the information that you need. You have your screen right there that give you plenty of protection as far as the wind goes. The position is perfect. There's no stress on anything. Your legs are relaxed. So it's like I say, I could have rode for days on that. And the way it handles, I was surprised. Like for me, just the weight completely disappeared.
Absolutely.
It's a big bike. It's a lot of bike, but you don't feel like you have this, beyond the handlebar.
And like I said, how they just made it such a sporty feeler to it. And it's nice, you're a little bit taller. You don't have the same issues I do, but with the auto leveling and everything like that, you come up to a light, feel it settle down.
Just adjust to...
Like I said, I'm not a tall guy at all. I can get my feet down comfortably. It gives me a lot of confidence there riding this thing. It is just such a good time on this bike.
I think that's another strong point, is it could adapt to pretty much any type of rider, any size, any skills as well. It's just so easy. Like I said, it does everything for you. It goes on the corner, it turns on its own. You only have to focus on twisting the throttle and pushing the brakes whenever you want to. But
like you had mentioned earlier, if you're in that sport mode, you got to be careful of your speeds there.
Absolutely, you lose notion of speed and time on this spaceship right there, because it's so awesome. And yeah, man, that quick shifter up and down, it's just a dream, right?
We were talking about a little bit earlier how just insanely smooth it is going up and down. It is just effortless there. So
I think that's the word that would qualify the best. That bike is effortless. It's like a dream on a cloud, comfort, and it's sporty as hell if you want to, but like sitting in the most comfortable chair you ever had. So
it's an awesome bike if you wanted to just go around town, small little trips. Also at the same time, if you wanted to go up to North Carolina, it would be amazing to ride up there on it.
Absolutely. So I'm sure you can even take that one on track if you want to, if you're there to do so. That's why they call it, the king of the queen of all road, right? Multistrada, exactly. That's what they mean, like multiple roads. You can take whatever you're going to take, it is going to serve you the best, and you're going to have the best riding experience. I guarantee. I know I did. I had a hard time to bring it back, but I don't own it, so I have to do so. But thanks again, guys. I really appreciate for trusting me and letting me go on those beautiful machine. And like I said, so far, best experience, best first ride I ever had. So
that's awesome, man.
I appreciate it a lot. Thank you for your time,
No
and
worries, man.
We'll be see you soon. All right. Thank you, guys.